Segura, good arm, good legs, good hit. I think that's a great move. The Phillies have had trouble with third base now for some time. They moved Kingery over to second, which is arguably his best position, and Kingery will then be outfield, second base, third base, and in some leagues, shortstop eligible. Harper, of course, primed for a great year, and in that division, look, where he's playing against Oriole pitching, he's playing against Pirate pitching, he's playing against Blue Jay pitching. Bryce Harper is set for a huge year, both fantasy and in reality. So is Rhys Hoskins. The Phillies, I think, are the big winner. They go from playing against, even Miami Marlins have good pitching. They go against them, coming from a division with the Marlins with good pitching, not a great team, but good pitching. The Braves, really good pitching. The Mets, good pitching. The Nationals, great pitching. To now playing against the Pirates in Detroit 2/5 of the time. 2/4 of the time. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this playing in the whole state of Florida, but primarily they're going to play within that division if this proposed realignment is what happens. Harper could be MVP. That's where I'm going with this. So keep your eye on Harper. Keep your eye on the Phillies. Now, the Blue Jays they're interesting. I just don't see them having enough gas to get up over the Yankees or Phillies. And I know Lenny mentioned Pearson this morning. I know several of us on the network love Nate Pearson. And the bats of the Blue Jays, definitely Guerrero, Bichette, Biggio, Gurriel Jr. I mean, these are great bats. Ryu, Pearson, listen to the rest of this. Shoemaker, Rorik, they just don't have the overall staff quality, I think, to contend with the Yankees and Phillies in that division, which I think puts them squarely at number 3. As between Detroit and Pittsburgh, I like what Detroit did, signing some veterans. They signed Cron, they signed Scope. They tried to do that to entice, I'm sure, their fan base. Now their fan base is going to be in Florida. And Pittsburgh, I just think the Pirates, they just stumble over their own shoestrings. Now, Polanco's going to be back for a full season. That could be interesting. But when you look at the Pirate pitching staff, and pitching is where it all, Joe Musgrove has all the potential in the world. He could have a great year. Archer needs to bounce back. Taillon's out for the year. Williams, he's good. He's just not great. He had a 5.38 ERA last year. So I don't see the Pirates or the Detroit Tigers making any moves there. It's the Yankees division to lose. I think the Phillies come in second and the Blue Jays third. So that's a look at the proposed realignment of the Grapefruit League. Your opinions may be different than mine. I got it. Detroit has some great players, some great pitchers coming up with Mize and Manning. Pittsburgh has some good batters, and they have some good rookies on the farm. And some of us who are having this man crush with Stephen Brault, hey, you never know. But I just don't think in that division they're going to be a factor at all. Hey, remember tonight at 7 o'clock, it's Phil Chaplin. So tune in for that. Chappie, I don't know what you're going to be talking about, but I know it's going to be some good stuff. Everybody be safe, be careful. I'll be back with you on Thursday here on Arnie's Fantasy World of Sports on the Lenny Melnick Fantasy Network. Thank you guys for being in the chat room this morning, and I'll talk to you on Thursday.